All right, I guess it's time to have a motion and vote on this. Since you're the original brought it up, Steve, would you like to move that we?
He did move.
Wait,
He did.
I did.
Yeah, I
Okay,
made
well,
it.
would you do that?
Under the extreme circumstances we face, that we waive Mr. King's capitalization fee. Did I get the name right? Yeah, too many names involved. To be fair and just and all the nice things, warm and fuzzy.
Okay, there's a motion. Okay. It seems to me, Mr. King, that you wanted to purchase the property at Lake Holiday. Is that correct? This was your intent?
It was brought to me as part of an investment scheme, which was part of the fraud situation.
But you just did decide to purchase this property?
After asking a lot of questions, which I was clearly lied to in the beginning, yes.
And there was some misrepresentation as to whether there was a homeowners association and a capitalization fee.
That is correct.
You're not charging this association misrepresented anything, right?
Not at all.
That misrepresentation was by the seller.
Correct.
So you did intend to buy a piece of property here, and you did buy a piece of property here, and now you do not want to pay the capitalization fee which was due on the purchase of the property.
Capitalization fee was paid.
Not by him.
But
I
by somebody
understand
else.
that, I understand.
It was paid.
It was paid,
So far, Mr. King is not out of the pocket anymore.
Right.
and that's correct.
Well, I've paid the monthly dues on that property, even though it's empty for most of the time.
That's another issue. Okay. Are there any other questions of Mr. King or his attorney? Or any discussion of the motion?
You did come and see the property before you bought it, correct?
No, I did not. Because it was part of an investment situation that was brought to me. And I was not in a position at that time. I was actually traveling and could not make it out here.
Final comment, and it's an old cliche, but buyer beware. Be knowledgeable what you're doing, what your agreement is, who you're dealing with, and know the facts before you buy.
There are some crooked financial people.
Yes, there probably are.
I'm not sure how that plays in this situation, to be honest with you. I don't understand the financial relationship between you and Mr. Partridge, or what the illegitimacy here was in that relationship.
Or what that has to do with the fact of the capitalization fee.
It does seem to me that you bought a piece of property, there was a capitalization fee due, and you should be paying it. It seems to be irrelevant to me that John Partridge purchased this property sometime in the past and paid it also. You have not paid the cap fee which is due upon purchase of the property. It's not as though you were cheated out of the $2,000. It's not as though you are paying it twice. You're just being asked to pay it once as a purchaser of property. Mr. Partridge, I don't know. He did what he had to do, he paid it.
Yeah, but didn't, as I understand it, didn't Partridge record a deed in his name on the same day, 30 minutes before he then transferred it into your name?
It was from the delays to Partridge's company to Mr. King. 2 deeds, kind of a flip, if you would.
But there was one transaction.
There's one
No,
transaction.
two separate
Well, two
transactions.
transactions, but it was really one
And
transaction.
file paid.
Effectively. Effectively, the property went from the delay people to Mr. King, and there just happened to be an intermediary who played games. I mean, he didn't purchase this property, Partridge didn't purchase this property years ago and held on to it for years, and then it was near instantaneous, is that not correct?
So it's a timing problem. I mean, it's a timing.
Yeah.
Timing is an issue here.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
So where would you draw the line? 1 hour? 2 hours?
When it's clear to me that there was one transaction intended, I think we have to use some common sense.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Because
they're saying,
Mr.
No,
King
sir.
and his lawyer said that.
Mr. Partridge isn't here saying that, though.
If you look at when the deeds were filed in the county, you will find that they are less than 30 minutes apart.
Do you have copies of those?
I have copies of them and I can fax them in. I don't have them with me.
I would submit that there are many transactions that take place in this country that are done exactly that way for many different reasons. Many people make millions of dollars by doing things in an hour a day if they're smart enough to do it. I don't think that's the issue here. Again, as the rules call for capitalization fee, if you had said that you had paid it and now we're being asked to pay a second one, I would be more inclined. But you haven't paid one yet, and you own the property.
No, I don't. Not
Yeah.
anymore.
You did own the property. Excuse me.
Well, I think we need to,
Call a vote.
I think we need to vote.
We will call a vote when the discussion is done. Is there any more discussion? All right, then I call the vote. How many people believe that we should waive this second capitalization fee? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the names, Ken?
Okay.
Who believes we should charge the second capitalization fee? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was this exact wording of your motion?
That we waive the capitalization fee for Mr. King under the circumstances.
So the motion is to waive the capitalization fee.
That's correct.
There were 5 for, and there were 5 against. The motion fails.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you,
I'm
John.
sure we'll be in touch. Sorry.
Sounds a lawyer, I agree with the piece of it.
Yeah. They teach us how to.
I'd like to add an additional discussion to our executive session, if you could, please. Do you have your time?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Okay, tab 4. Any questions about the president's report?
I think we got another lawsuit coming up right now.
That's why I had my hand up.
Tab 5.
I think you just blew the chance to do the right thing. This is a work session, Lou, not an open session.
Group stupidity does not make it right.
Thank you, Lou.